So let's make a very simple app in Thunkable. We've just looked at MIT App Inventor, but this is a very similar tool, and you'll recognize. I'm going to call this speaking thing and create. You'll recognize it's a very similar organization of the screen. We don't need the tutorials there. So, as ever with these tools, we need to get the layout right before we start just dragging anything in. So I want a row here, and that's filled the screen. Now this is always a pain. Watch this. If I add this row to here, this row is now a sub-item of this row. So I kind of need to drag it out, and then reorder, whoops, and then drag that. I want row 1 to be at the top. There. So if I wanted to make, I'm going to make an app that you enter some text and then speak some text. It speaks that text for you. So we've got an area here where I can put my text area, and I can decide how big I want this to be. And so let's drag in a text input. There we go. And down the bottom, I want my button. And so let's make that button say something nicer, such as speak me. Oops, me. Here we go. And so we now also need to look for the text-to-speech component. Here it is. So we drag that onto our screen, and that's now what's called an invisible component. We can see it in the list up here called text-to-speech 1. So let's code. We go into the blocks, and here are our items. So we say, okay, when the button's clicked, I want you to get the text input, and we need to, from text input, get text. That's good. Now that's got a jigsaw piece going that way. So it's giving us something back, and we're going to give that to speech input. And we're going to tell it to speak. And here we have, there we go, that clips in there. And so now we can replace that with that, and that should do it. So now, going back to the design screen, I can live test this, and here I can do it so I can say, how are you today?
How are you today?
Okay, so our app's working, and if we install the Thunkable Live app on your mobile device, for Apple or for Android, you can then, the app is now running live on your phone. How easy was that? An app in 2 minutes. Incredible. I love it. And there are lots of other features here worth exploring, to do with connecting to getting access to the camera, scanning barcodes, saving data to local databases or even online databases. You can find out where you are using a location center and display that on a map. So there's lots of things you can do, and just wire together using these blocks some really fantastic functionality. So go and have some fun.